Hey everyone, Tracy here from NoPageLeftBlank.wordpress.com, and I have a nerd block that is on time. It is a subscription box that showed up before I went out west. So this is actually, for once, the subscription for May 2015, on time before I leave for work again. If you don't know what nerd block is, there'll be some information in the description box below, but it is basically a subscription box for nerds and geeks full of fun collectibles and the like. And I've already been into it, so let's show you guys what is in nerd block for May 2015. The theme for this month's nerd block was anime, as in Annie May. They thought they were being cute, I guess. And it was actually a really good block, kind of, for me. So I'll show you what I mean. First item, of course, is the t-shirt that every nerd block comes with. And here it is. Whoop. There it is. If you don't know what that is a Gundam from the show of the same name. Not a bad shirt. I actually kind of like that shirt. Unfortunately, I've been getting these shirts in my husband's size, so it'll be him that wears it, not me. But still, very acceptable shirt for the anime theme. The second item is a Funko. And you guys know that I love Funkos, and any box that comes with a Funko is pretty much an automatic 2 thumbs up. Unfortunately, it is a Funko that I already have. You could have gotten Frieza, Piccolo, or Cell from Dragon Ball Z, and I have all 3 of them, so either way, I was going to be disappointed with this. It is an exact match. There's no exclusivity or anything like that. So, unfortunately, it's always nice to get a Funko, but with the amount of Funkos I have, the chances were getting fairly high that I was going to end up with a double. So that's unfortunate, but pretty cool for other subscribers who may not have had it. Next item is a set of buttons from My Neighbor Totoro. I've never actually seen Totoro, which is surprising because I think I've seen pretty much every other Studio Ghibli, however you pronounce it. I'm pretty sure I've seen every other movie that they've done, but I've never seen Totoro, and my husband, I think he knows that, but if he doesn't, he's going to be watching this video going, "Oh my god, why haven't you seen it?" So, there's some buttons anyway. The next item is something a little odd and different. It's a convertible bandana. So there's a bunch of different ways you can wear it there. And it is patterned with the characters from Cowboy Bebop, which is pretty cool. Cowboy Bebop, definitely one of the best animes ever. I can't see me doing a whole lot with this bandana, though. I look like an idiot. Maybe I'll find something to do with it, you know, you can put it in your hair or whatever, but I can't really see me getting a whole lot of use out of it. Interesting idea, though. It's something different. The next item is something that actually kind of appeals to me. It's a manga. So they've been putting a lot of books in Nerd Block and Horror Block lately. This one is a manga, which is a comic, if you don't know. And this is a series that I loved as a kid. I do not have any of the manga, so this is pretty cool, actually. And of course, it's the first one. So I'm actually impressed with this. I do enjoy manga. I haven't been reading it a whole lot lately for the past few years, but I do still like it, and I do collect some. You can't see it, but it's over on this shelf over here. So I was pretty impressed to get that item. That's pretty cool. And the last item is another one of these little drawstring bags. And I am to understand that the symbol is from Attack on Titan, which I have not seen, but I have heard a lot of good things about it. One of my aunts actually got really into it watching it with her son, and I figure if she can enjoy it, it's gotta be good, because she's not the kind of person to be watching things like anime. So, I'm gonna have to get around to this at some point. I'm not a huge fan of these bags. I got one in Horror Block last month, I think it was. But I mean, it's a bag. At some point, I imagine I'll probably use it for something. And there's the card that shows you everything that was in there. And they've been putting these little cards in, there was one in Horror Block as well. They want you to go on, fill out the survey, explaining, you know, what you think about Nerd Block and what kind of things you'd like to see and all that kind of stuff. And on the back, there's a question, my guilty nerd pleasure is. I can't even begin to answer that because everything. Like, lots and lots of things. If I had to pick one thing that qualifies as a guilty pleasure in the nerd variety, probably fan fiction. I like to read fan fiction, but it's gotta be good. I've come across a lot of terrible fan fiction, terribly written, stupid, idiotic ideas, Mary Jane characters all over the place. But if it's well-written fan fiction, I love it. And I've read quite a bit of it. I've written a fair bit of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that for my guilty pleasure. And that is Nerd Block for May 2015. Quick recap. The cards. The Attack on Titan drawstring bag. Neon Genesis Evangelion manga #1. Cowboy Bebop convertible bandana that you can use a bunch of different ways. My Neighbor Totoro buttons. The unfortunate copy Funko Pop of Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. And a Gundam t-shirt, which is a pretty nice t-shirt. So all in all, it wasn't a bad box. It's unfortunate that I already had the Funko, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with the bandana, but the book is pretty cool. The pins aren't too bad. The shirt is actually really nice. In general, if you're an anime fan, it was a pretty cool box, I have to admit. Unfortunately, as I mentioned previously, Nerd Block and Horror Block cost so much to get to me, because they're only $20 a month, but once you add in the shipping, it's a little bit ridiculous. So I have been planning on canceling them. Unfortunately, Nerd Block keeps throwing interesting sounding themes at me. The theme for June is British Invasion, which obviously is going to have Doctor Who stuff in it. So now I'm like, do I want to continue again, even though I've been saying I'm going to cancel since Christmas? But if I don't get it, and it turns out there's something really cool in it, I'll be disappointed in myself. So I want you guys to help me decide, should I leave Nerd Block open so that I can get the British Invasion themed box? I have 8 days, I think, 7 or 8 days to cancel before they automatically charge me and send me the box. So you got a couple of days, guys. Give me some advice. Should I keep Nerd Block for another month? Yeah. So anyway, that was Nerd Block for May 2015. And if you're interested in Nerd Block, there'll be some information in the description box below. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And come back next month to see if I decided to stay on for the British Invasion box. Bye.